Okay, I'm here with my mom. Um, since it's her party, so we're going to have her. I wanted to have her talk a little bit about some of the stuff that she's been using and give her review or what she's experiencing. Because, normally we would do these things live and in person, but since we can't, we're going to do it this way. So, you have been using the Countertime Collection, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you've got everything right there in front of you. So I'm going to ask you to kind of give us the play-by-play. So the first thing is the face wash, which is the Lipid Defense Cleansing Oil. So show that to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this is probably, this is a pleasant surprise. Is this oil, this cleansing oil.
Uh-huh.
It feels so good when you put it on your face. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's my first step, is using the cleansing oil.
Don't you find, though, that like the bottles, they're big?
Yes, they are big. And in fact, I was showing them to my sister this weekend, and she said that she had bought some makeup products, skincare products from another company, and she was saying that the price was about the same, but she said she got little tiny bottles.
Yeah.
So she was really surprised that it was this much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it doesn't take much to do it.
Yeah, because I would think it'll probably last, don't you think, probably 3 months?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, step 2 is the Mineral Boost Hydrating Essence. Okay, another big bottle. Mm-hmm. So tell us about that.
Well, I use the cleansing oil, and then I wash it off, mm-hmm. Just pat my face dry with a towel, and then I just pat this, I just put 2 or 3, do like this 2 or 3 times in my hand, and then just sort of pat it all over my hand and neck.
Okay.
Because I know that's a big thing, and especially for my age, patting it all over your face, plus down on your neck, and even, what do they call it? Down there?
Décolleté or whatever. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, so I do put it, I pat it all over my face and on my neck. Okay. And there again, it feels good, and it takes very little.
Okay. Okay. Step 3, at least during the day, is going to be the day serum, the Tripeptide Radiance Serum.
Yeah. Okay. This bottle's not quite as big, but there again, it doesn't take, just a couple little squirts. I probably just put it like right here on my hand, mm-hmm. Couple little squirts, and then just pat that on. And I think that's what I'm trying to get used to, or trying to do a little bit different, instead of just putting it on my hand and rubbing it like that. It's just really patting it.
Yeah.
On my neck.
Okay. Yeah. And a lot of folks had said, they wanted the moisturizer, but I've got another video I'm going to put up. But, one thing I think we forget, I've heard it before, but, serum is one of the most important things, because serum is what penetrates through the layers. The moisturizer stays on top. So I think the moisturizer kind of seals stuff in. So the serum is, I can tell a big difference with that.
Yeah, I put the serum on first, and then my cream.
Okay, so that leads us to step 4 for during the day, and that is going to be the soft cream, the antioxidant soft cream. What do you like about it? Do you like it so far?
Yeah, and, again, it's not, these 2 bottles are pretty much the same, the mm-hmm. serum and the cream. But
it's probably a dime size amount that you use.
Yeah, and there again, I just do a couple of squirts right here on my hand, and it takes very little. So even though the bottles are quite a bit smaller, I still think it'll last a long time, because it's not, I've sort of been the mindset through my life, if a little bit does a lot, if a little bit works, a whole lot will do.
Yeah, that is loaded on.
So, but that's not necessarily the case. Yeah. So, but anyway, and I do find In fact, I keep referring to my sister. She's sort of my guinea pig. But when I used it on her, she was really surprised at how it made her skin feel and how it stays like that. Because I know for me, that's what I told her.
Like it drinks it.
It feels very hydrated all day long. It doesn't feel like after an hour or two that it sort of dries out. So I can tell the difference of that.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, and then basically you do that same, the first 3 steps, well, no, actually the first 2 steps are night, and then in the evening, instead of doing the day cream, you do the tetrapeptide supreme cream, which I guess is the night cream.
Yeah.
So how's that going?
And there again, I mean, this is the container, so it's pretty good size. And I've got some makeup little spatulas that I just sort of dip it in. And again, it doesn't take very much. I use this, you know, after I've cleaned my face good, then I do this, and then I use the eye cream. You know.
Okay. And so that's the final step for tonight.
And there again, it just, you know, this is small, but it just takes very little of it.
Yeah. Do you like the eye cream?
Yes. I honestly do feel like that my fine lines are not as, they don't show as much. But,
and now you also, I know you don't have it, but I gave you a sample of it, that resurfacing peel, the overnight resurfacing peel.
Right. Now,
and you only got
what I had in the little cup, is it?
Yes.
You know, I
you did do what?
I just had enough for 3 or 4 nights for that.
Yeah, but could you not tell a difference how smooth your face felt the next day?
Yeah, and you know, I think my face does look a little smoother, and I have no makeup on.
Really? Well, now I think it does too.
Which is really surprising. I have no makeup on. I put my moisturizer on, and then I did just use a little concealer right here, just a concealer stick, because I have some brown spots. And I just used a concealer stick, and then I used a bronzer, just to give a little color. But I have no foundation on.
Okay, well, I can tell a difference. So I think it definitely, I can tell the difference in mine. I just feel like my skin seems brighter.
Yeah, so, yeah, I think so too. And so, you know, like I said, I've only used it just right at 2 weeks, but I do think I can tell a difference. And probably the main thing for me is at the end of the day, my face still feels moisturized.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's drawing.
Well, and I think too, you know, we were talking about using the resurfacing peel or the overnight. I know you didn't have very much of that, but I know that is one thing, like that right now is the free item. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. There's that Band of Beauty membership, and we can talk about it sometime, maybe tomorrow. But now that I think is great, because I've got the dark spots from sun, and I do think it, you know, I do think it has helped with that. And now I've been using that almost every night. Sometimes you just need to use it. Some people use it 2 or 3 times a week, but I like it just because it is a sort of a peel. So,
well, and I do think that when I used it, and then when I put my cream on, I could tell that after I did it a couple nights, it was like I had exfoliated or what.
Yes.
I mean, you know, when I put the cream on, it just sort of had a little tingle on my skin, you know, where I felt like it was not just laying on the top of my skin.
Yep. I agree. Okay, so that's the counter time. So hopefully you're going to get a lot of orders with this party. And so, and if you do, which I think even if you don't, there, you know, as a hostess, you get free items. So what are some things you're looking at, hoping to be able to get now that you're using that? What's your next?
Well, I'm thinking that, you know, I wanted to concentrate on the skincare first and then move over into more makeup. But I really do. In the last couple years or so, like I said, I've gotten more wrinkles and I've gotten more brown spots. And I've tried to cover it up with makeup, and you know, more is not good. You know, it just makes you look like you got a mask on.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's why I was trying to go light. But so with talking to you, it sounds like that flawless at 5. Is that what it is?
Yeah. And that's what I'm wanting to get to. I've not used, I don't have all of those items. Like I do have the tinted moisturizer, but this is, and I'll show you because they do have catalog. It's where you get, it's $150, but it's really all of your essentials because you get the choice between, I don't know if you can see it. You get the choice between the tinted moisturizer or the foundation, and then the concealer stick, and then you get a choice between an eyeliner, or let's say, I guess it's an eyebrow pencil or eyeliner, or the eyebrow gel. There's 2 different mascaras, a blush, and the lip gloss. And now I have used the lip gloss, and I do love the lip gloss because it's very moisturizing and it gives just a tiny bit of color. It's not too much. So, but yeah, that's, I think.
Did you say that had mascara?
Okay. Yeah, there's 2. You get to choose between a lengthening or a volumizing.
Yeah. Well, that's the direction I want to go because especially for the summer, you know, just light. You know, just a little bit of something. And I think if I have the you know, concealer to cover up my trouble spots, and then just, you know,
just the basics.
Out with foundation or whatever, but just a little bit of color and not take much time.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, since we couldn't do it in person, so anyhow, well, hopefully that was helpful to folks because I know we've sent out several samples to folks who the skincare quiz showed counter time. So
I really do think it has made a difference. In fact, I go to Brad and say, do you think my face looks different? And of course he's going to say, yeah, because you don't have on so much makeup. So, but anyway, I do think it makes a difference. So
yeah, you go up to him and say, don't you think I look younger?
Well, that's the
you know, and something that I did a video earlier today because I'm gonna post it in your group. But something that I have always heard, you know, talking about putting it on your neck, and that's something I always kind of neglected. But another thing, after you're done, put it on your hands. You know, if you have anything left over, put it on your hands because those are such, and I have like old lady hands, but you know, they're just exposed areas. So
yeah, well, that I thought of that too, but then with all the hand washing we're doing now, it's a little bit hard. But anyway, it's a good thing to remember, especially at night where you go to bed.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like I said, so far I've been pleased, and I've done it morning and evening, so I have stuck to the regimen. So I do think that it does make a difference. It sure does make my skin feel like I said, it does dry.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome, daughter.
And if anybody has any questions, you can ask her. She's been using it I've been using it probably 5-6 weeks. So she's not much further behind me. So
yeah. Anyway,
okay.
Give it a try. I think it'll be worth it for you.
Yep. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay.
All right. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.